Hi there, business owner. Did you just set up Affirm on your website and you're trying to walk your people through how to actually use it? Well, just give them this video. It's going to be perfect for you. Once you go to a website, this is one of my clients. She recently set it up and we clicked on, it has to be something over a certain dollar amount. I want to say it's $50. So we're going to select this one. See how it has Affirm is here? So see if you qualify Affirm. So they can click here and go ahead and see if they qualify. Now, if they already have an Affirm account, then they may already know if they're qualified or how to use it. But let's say you don't, and we're going to keep moving. Okay, so it's showing you here if you're qualified, right? So let's go ahead and that's where we're going to start. See if you're qualified. When you click it, it's going to tell you what the breakdown of the payments are going to be. So it can break it up, and it's up to Affirm on how much they're wanting to break these payments up. It might be every week. It might be they only offer you a 3-month option, but they'll offer you what is available. And so you can choose the best plan for you. For this particular offer, it's telling me that they are willing to break this up into 6 payments, 18 or 36 payments. And the cool thing about it is you'll go ahead and do this directly. They'll be paying directly to Affirm. So this will all be squared away on your side. They can edit how much doesn't use your credit or doesn't affect your credit. You can edit how much you want to borrow for example. And you click see if you qualify. So once you see if you qualify, it's literally asking you, it's not a long application process. It may take 5-10 minutes or so. I'm not going to go through all this right now, but you'll be able to see if you qualify, if the client qualifies up front, and in return, they'll be able to move forward in the process with you. Okay, so one also cool thing about Affirm is they don't have to worry about late fees. So that's really cool. They can pay it off early and there's no problems there. It's telling you up front what your purchasing power is. So once they go through and put in their phone number and they go through the little apply process, which they don't ask for your social security number or anything like that. But once you go through and set it up, then it's telling you what the purchase power is. Now, the purchasing power right now for the phone number and everything that I use to set this one up is $450. Purchasing power is $450. This number can range, it can vary, and the more you use Affirm, then the more you have available to use, the more purchasing power that'll be available for that particular client. So if they're wanting Affirm to pay the $19.97, what happens is they'll come down and it's telling them, okay, so every month you're gonna have to pay $157. Because remember the numbers we saw before, they were a little bit lower. So for a 3-month window, you're gonna pay $157 and you have to pay the $15.47 due today up front. Because they're not gonna do the full amount, right? So this is telling them up front what all the numbers are gonna look like. It's telling you what the interest rate is. Before it said the interest rate could be as low as 0 for the 3-month window. And then after they looked at this particular client that I plugged in, then it's telling them what the new interest rate will be for that person. It's telling them what the payment breakdown is going to be for that person. Again, they can pay it off early. There's no late fees that they have to worry about. And then they have 6 days to use the offer. So let's say they decide to go with, so that's telling them what the options are. And so we're good there, right? So we're going to go ahead and go over to checkout. All right, so on the checkout screen, we went ahead and put in the required information to make the purchase. Just put in some default information. This is what your client's going to be doing on your website. And when they go to select payment, they're gonna, if they're wanting to use the Affirm option, they'll make sure they click Affirm. So they're going to be redirected to Affirm, because remember, this particular client that I plugged in, there we go, they're paying with Affirm. And remember, they had to put something down in order to use it for this. They had to pay like $1,500 up front, because the $1,500 up front is going to go and take care of a portion of it, and then the rest of it's going to go to their Affirm account. Everybody has a different amount that's purchasing power that Affirm will finance over 3 months or 6 months or 12 months or whatever. So everyone has a different amount, and whatever you use today may not be whatever's available today. Whether you use it or not, it may change or be different the next time you go in and look. What they go off of and check, I have no idea. I have heard people say that the more they use it and pay things off, then the more purchasing power Affirm gives them to use in the future. So you're gonna go ahead and check out as you normally do. Just make sure you select Affirm. And once you do that, you're gonna be directed over to the Affirm's website. So it's saying what the total amount is after tax, right? And it's reminding you of the different payment plans to see if this is definitely what you want to do. And you have to select which one you want to use. I'm going to go ahead and select the first one. And you're seeing that it's saying 1626 is due today. So I'm going to have to pay that now. It's giving the breakdown. What's due today is 1626. The interest is $27. The total amount of payments is going to end up being $2104. It's telling you the days that these payments are going to want to be paid. Of course, you have to put in your card information here. So either you put in your card information or you put in your bank account information. It does not, autopay is optional. You don't have to set it up on autopay if you don't want to. Completely up to you. But you are doing this through, the client is doing this through Affirm. So these are all Affirm guidelines and Affirm rules. You'll click, you've read them, and then you're gonna confirm. I'm not gonna confirm because this client did not tell me that they want to purchase this particular thing on this client's website. Once this clears and goes through, of course, the client can always go over to affirm.com. They also have an app. You can log in and see the payment amounts. They do send you like an email reminder letting them know that, hey, you're about to get another payment. The payment's almost due. You can log into the app and pay early, or you can go to the website and they can pay early as well. But this helps because you as the business owner do not have to worry about, did they make their monthly payment? Oh, their payment is late or something like that, because they're handling all their financing through Affirm, and you've already rendered the service because Affirm has already paid you. So I'm going to go ahead and hit cancel, and that is it. Once they submit it here and Affirm says, yes, you're approved, all is well with the world, it pops you back over to this screen, and then you can hit continue and place your order, and that is it. You are done. So Affirm is a great way for business owners who want to break up payments for their clients, but they don't want to manage the payment cycles and the following up. So if you're trying to be more on top of the service that you're offering and not have to worry about the payments and the breakups and all the other stuff, then Affirm is definitely a really good way of going about doing that. There'll be another video where I'll walk you through how to set it up on your website and how to get approved for it. But this is the Affirm website. As you see on the top left, it's on for shoppers. So when they're ready to log into their account, your client, they're able to log in and see the different places that they can shop and use Affirm that they already have a partnership with. So your website is may not be on the Affirm's website, but they have partnerships with these people. That's why they're on here. At the same token, they can plug your information in and go from there. Another really cool feature about Affirm is they have a Affirm card. So once you know what your purchasing power is, once the client knows what their purchasing power is, they can click on the Affirm card and it'll give them a card number that they can use for a particular period of time with a certain dollar amount that's available. And the long of short of it, that is everything. Hopefully that is helpful. Let me know in the comments if you've ever used Affirm, or if you prefer to use one of the other ones, like Zip or Shop or something like that. And if you have any other questions about it, feel free to let me know in the comments. I look forward to speaking with you in the next video.